Hello and welcome all. So today we have a survival title coming out with an official, actual release date. Well, obviously as long as the state of the world at the moment doesn't affect it. But if it doesn't, the 28th of August this year we're going to be treated to a survival adventure from the Australian developers 5 Live Studios. It's an indie game named Windbound. It's a survival title about a woman named Kara separated away from her tribe after a mysterious storm. She must somehow survive and find a way back to her tribe, exploring beautiful islands rich with flora, fauna, or battling ferocious seas with the threat of knowing you're not alone in these oceans. It's going to throw all the basic survival elements like your hunting, exploring, crafting, by finding different resources, and even building and modifying custom boats. It even involves you having to solve the odd mystery or two along the way. I have probably missed a hell of a lot of information in this brief explanation, but in the background now you should be able to see the 5 Live Studios team had a chat with PlayStation Blog. Check it out, honestly makes for an exciting read. Now I know, looking at the trailer we're all thinking the exact same thing. It's clearly the love child of Zelda, and honestly, I completely agree. But is that a bad thing? As a PlayStation player, I was never lucky enough to play Breath of the Wild. So to me, this is amazing to see. A game which I really feel I could sink my teeth into and get lost in. It's something new for Xbox One and PlayStation 4 fans, and something for Switch fans that they already know they enjoy because they've played Breath of the Wild. Honestly, hand on heart, I'm intrigued to see what this survival title has in store for us. And I've watched the trailer a few times now. At first I wasn't sure. I was looking at it thinking, is this the type of survival game that I'm used to? And to be honest with you, it isn't. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, I'm looking at the different enemies you can come across, the way you got to tackle them. I think at one point I even saw Kara go off on a glider. I love the way the camera actually looks. It's not a case of you just following this person in third person. It seems to be so many different angles on the positions you're in. The seas, although it's very comical in the way they've done the graphics, it's not realistic graphics. The sea looks ferocious. The storms look breathtaking. And there's just something about it at the moment that's really, well, it's tickling my fancy with it. It's not the type of survival game I'd normally go for, but I'm really, the only word is intrigued. And as I mentioned, it is an indie game. And the graphics aren't going to be this realistic version of graphics that we're used to in other survival games like The Forest or even Ark for that matter. But there's something about it. There is something about it that I feel like all of us could get lost in. And I like the way that the hunting's all kind of there in place. I like the way that you could craft the fires. I feel like for looking out from the outset, looking in, it looks like a simple game, but I think there's going to be so much detail involved in it. And it's going to surprise a lot of survival fans. I honestly do believe that. It's one that I'm looking forward to. And with so many games at the moment, without official release dates or they're getting delayed, to have one at this moment in time that should be coming out, I think it's going to be brilliant. I think it's something to actually look forward to, knowing that it's coming. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. As I said, on the PlayStation blog, they go into so much more detail. If you want to check out the full interview on there, have a little look about it. Have a look at the trailer. It's pretty much everywhere at the moment. And that's kind of all I got on this title. As I said, it's one that I'm looking forward to. Really can't wait for it. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Don't forget to hit that like button if you did to enjoy today's upload. And why not check out the channel if you'd like to see more. As I said, I cover a few survival games. I'm no expert on them all, because I'll be honest with you, a lot of them are for PC. They're not out on PlayStation yet. They're supposed to be. So a lot of them I haven't even played yet, probably like a lot of you, but I love them and I share the passion for them. So if you like that sort of thing, hop onto the channel, have a little look at that. Stay safe everyone, and as always, thank you and goodbye.